Hey, hello everyone. Today we are going to solve this problem of the day from GHG, fraction pairs with sum 1. So we have been given a list of n fractions which are represented by two lists, numerator and denominator, and the task is to determine the count of pairs of fractions whose sum equals 1. So if you consider a normal example of this, we are usually asked to find the pairs that sum up to k, and that is for a single dimensional array. So in this case also we can just make it numerator by denominator and store it as a double, and then use that in hashing to store to find 1 minus that fraction inside our hash map, and if it is present we'll just increase the number of pairs. So that is the basic intuition. So we'll have to do hashing here. So for that we can make use of a map. So since it is a fraction, we can use double as a key and the number of its value as an int, because it will store the count of that key. Next I'll name that as p, then we will have an answer equal to 0. Now I will just iterate through the given arrays from i0 to n, and for each numerator and denominator we'll calculate the fraction, say fraction, then I'll typecast it because the arrays are int type, and numerator I divided by denominator I. So this is basically here. Let me also keep on writing the try run. So 1 divided by 2 becomes 0.5, and also 2 divided by 6 becomes 0.3333. Now next, to make it a sum of 1, I need 1 minus this fraction. So if I store a double as 1 minus fraction, I may get some error because there will be some precision point calculation there. So instead of doing this, if I write 1 minus numerator by denominator and then we take LCM, so it becomes denominator minus numerator upon denominator. So we can do it in that way, like the number that we need to find in our hash map. So we'll just write denominator I minus numerator I divided by denominator I. So this number we need to find. So this is 1 minus 1 by 2 becomes 2 minus 1, and this is whole divided by the LCM as the denominator. So this becomes 1 by 2. So this is our fraction 2. Let me name it fraction 1. Now we need to find this in our map. So if it is present, then the count will be greater than 0. So if it is present inside our map 2, the fraction 2 is present, then we will just update our answer with the number of times it is present already in the map. So map fraction 2. So it will, like, if there are 1 by 2 times already existing in the map, and we have got a third 1 by 2, so it will pair up with both of them. So the answer becomes increases by 2. So we'll make 2 new pairs. So that is why we will just keep on increasing by the count of that fraction already present. Now we also need to store this fraction 1 into our map, since we just encountered it. So if it is already present in our map, then we will just increase it by 1, fraction 1, else we will make it equal to 1. Fine. Now at the end we will finally return the answer. Let's try and compile it. Okay, it gets passed. Submitting it. Okay, the solution gets accepted, and this is all for this question. See you tomorrow.